Peter, what are deathbed visions?
Deathbed visions, we now know, occur in about 90% of people who are dying. There've been a lot of work. When we started this work in 2002, 2003, there was very little known about it. But now people look much more at the dying and listen to their experiences. So a deathbed vision is what the dying experience. They see a dead relative who comes. They're usually dead relatives. Sometimes they're just spiritual beings. They come into your room. Sometimes they're seen standing in the doorway, and they'll come in and they'll sit on the bed. Why do they sit on the bed? Well, all of you who've had children will know that it's very comforting to sit beside a sick child, and it's exactly the same with a deathbed visitor. So they're there, they'll talk to you. Occasionally, we've had old friends, particularly from the army, who've come back to greet one of their mates who's dying. So it doesn't have to be just relatives, although it usually is. What about angels, you say? Now, that's an interesting question because it depends where you are. In the UK and Holland, where we did our studies, there are not many angels about. But go to the south of North America, particularly in the Bible Belt. I had a colleague there who worked in a hostel, and he said there were loads of angels that would come. So it's a cultural thing, I think. And to some extent, it must be what you expect. So the next question is, who sees them? Is it only the dying? No. Children sometimes see them. Staff occasionally see them. So, and then a very interesting question is, not everybody who sees them, I mean, amongst the relatives, not all the relatives will see them, just some will. So there's something related to the relative and the person who's dying. But they're very comforting. And when they come, use them. Negotiate whether, in fact, you are going to go when they come back to pick you up, or whether you're happy to go with them when they ask you immediately. But at any rate, they're there to help and support you.
So it seems like they always appear to be, in kind of the friendliest or most positive way, right?
They're always positive, supportive, helpful. And please do understand this about the dying process. There are no horned devils out there. You don't go to hell, nothing like that. It's love and light for everybody we know. And some people who have actually, at the moment of death, just come back to give a message, they say that as they shed their bodies, then they enter into a much greater space consisted of love and light. So don't be afraid, just be curious.
Really reassuring. Thank you, Peter.
A pleasure.